God, this is so annoying sometimes. I'm just gonna put this in here. And this, I'll put them here. It's not bothering me. All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning. We have today another drawing session for the morning. We're gonna be practicing some poses. We're gonna see what we can do with this, and we're gonna see where it takes us. It's testing right now. Okay, everything seems to be going fine. Microphone is picking up, and there's music. Okay. I'll lower this music just a bit, maybe 6. Okay. Everything is supposed to be going fine now. Good morning, everyone. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. Today we're gonna be doing some simple morning. I literally just woke up not long ago. I'm gonna be just trying to practice my morning routine here. If you wanna like practice along with me, you can absolutely do that. I'll be staying mostly quiet for this session because I want to actually focus, but if you have any comments to say, I will gladly answer the comments. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna be doing this and putting a timer on screen, so also that. I don't want to get copyrighted by this shit, so I need to do this right here and add another one. So display capture, no, window capture. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing now is setting timer. I'm gonna be doing this. Whoa there. What's going on right here? Okay, it doesn't seem to be letting me putting this here, and I'm gonna be doing application, display capture, window capture. Putting display capture. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll just leave it like that. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna have a timer for myself. Which in this case, I'm honestly not even going to use. So for this, I'll just put a timer, Pomodoro, 25 minutes. That'll be about it. Okay. Now with that said, I think we are probably good to go. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. So for today, like I said, we're gonna be practicing this. Sorry it takes. I gotta set up things up. So I'm gonna just go right ahead and do everything. I'm gonna put this music at 2, so I can actually focus on my art. Okay. So let's actually start with this post that I have right here on my on the top side of my avatar. So what I'm going to start to do is add a 3-minute timer. I'm just going to go on my phone and add a 3-minute timer, honestly. It's not going to be crazy or anything. So let me just add a 5-minute timer for this one. And then let's just start 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to start right with the head. Just a simple cylinder is going to work just fine. I'm going to add the, well, that line wasn't as great as I thought it would be. Just like that, I guess. Now I'm gonna add this is my morning session, so I'm gonna be a little rusty for now, but hopefully I catch up later on. Then I'm gonna make this smaller because I'm noticing that I'm gonna have trouble if I don't do that. And now I'm gonna start going with the actual instructions. So I'm gonna go like this. I can see that the shoulders are both over here, and I'm gonna go like this. So get the, what's it called? Got this right here. Got this right here. So simple as that. We're just doing simple poses for now. Some quick 5-minute gestures. That's about it. So later on, we're gonna be doing what's it called? Quick poses. So I'm just gonna do like 3 of this that I have on my reference sheet, and then I'm gonna be moving on to the website because that's a little easier in my opinion. So I go like this. This is what I'm looking at exactly. So there you go. Now we gotta make the shoulder. We got the back muscles here. Then we got a muscle over here. And a muscle over here. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Now with this, I'm going to basically draw the other arm right here and get the hand. So with this, I think we're gonna be getting the other leg just literally right now. Okay. This leg is not as I would like it to be, so I'm gonna do like this. And then the other one over here. Okay. So with that, I can just basically draw the feet, which is just a circle. This. For now, that's what's gonna be. And then for the other one, now the hand will be like this. And then we have a big long arm right here. So got some fingers right here going on. Okay, that's basically it. We got about 1 minute 37 seconds going. We're gonna lower the opacity of this one, and we can actually draw the whole thing. I see that I missed on some proportions here and there, so let me just stretch this part right here if I can a little bit. Let me just stretch this a little more. Let me fix the anatomy here. And then we'll just close this. Okay. That will be about it for this pose. Like I said, it's just a sketch. We're not going for anything too crazy in this one. We're gonna ramp up the speed on later sketches, like the ones that last less and more, and some that last longer. But yeah, basically that's it. Now we're gonna be doing this. Just a little mold for the face. Putting this. I don't know, I'm kind of playing right now. But yeah, this is basically the pose. I really like doing this when I wake up because like it trains my mind like to do the things that I need to do for the rest of the day. I'm gonna be later streaming some of the artworks that I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, this is it for now. Really like it, you know. Let's move on to the next one since we're already going to be starting to have other references. So this is the next reference right here. This guy playing soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna delete this one because I really don't care, honestly. Now, we can start the timer right now. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the head right ahead, and then we're gonna see where the direction of this face is coming towards. So somewhere like this. And now we got the whole gesture going on. So on this side, and then what else? So we got this going on right here. His arm, it's going upward. Here it's his other shoulder. And here it is, basically. There's the other one going this way. And now we need to make the torso. Sometimes I just make a simple box, honestly. So something like this. And then I would basically start with the other sides. So the limbs over here, getting everything straight. And then here it's the tricky part because his pelvis is tilted, so we would need something like this, in my opinion. So we're gonna see how we get this to work just right. We got the leg going up on this side like this, and then we got the other leg right here, basically. Okay, looking good for now. Then we're gonna go with the perspective. This perspective is a little tricky, but we can hopefully try to get it working right this way. Like this. And then we got the ball going on this side. And then we got the other leg, which would be coming this way. So I like to put it this way, see if it works. And then we got the circle. Going on like this. His arm goes out like this. I'm noticing that his head is a little smaller, so I'm just gonna make it bigger. Just slightly bigger. No, that's too much. And about there. Okay. Now for this side, I'm just gonna be basically doing the fingers. So something like this. And then I'm gonna be making this right here. And then the other arm. So something like this. Basically. So with this said, I mean, we could do much better. I am absolutely sure we could do much better, but it's about like trying, you know, like actually going and doing the actual work, and like even if you get it wrong, you know, not perfectionism here. Now, what I'm gonna be doing here is just refining some of this. These are just quick poses, like I'm saying, like we're not like notice how this part of the like right here, we got this part. I don't know if you can see my mouse. This is a long stretch right here, so I need to make sure that that correlates in my trunk. So boom, a long stretch right there. And we got some anatomy going on like that. You can delete this huge line going on over here, honestly. Doesn't help much. Also these ones. But once we're done with this, we can move on to the next pose, basically. I think this is very nice. As for shortening, it's a little tricky, but I think we did very nice. I'm gonna start again, and then I'm gonna move on into my next pose. So would be this one right here. So we're gonna do one last one, 15 minutes, and then we're gonna be moving on into our actual 1 hour routine, which is 15 seconds, and then 30, and then 60, and then 180. So it's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be divided in 2 sessions, and then after this, I think I'm gonna be going out. So let's start with this last pose that we're gonna be doing for this session. Then we're gonna take a 5-minute rest. So we're gonna be starting with the head, and then after this, we're gonna be doing this right here, which is basically her torso. I like doing the contrapposto thing a lot, just to see where the figure's balance is most of the time. So this is her chest area. I'm gonna delete what's inside because I need to show the perspective of this thing. So I will just put it here this way. And now this will be her rib cage, just like this. We would have a 2 like this. Maybe not. Maybe actually like this is her actual. Whoa, this is wrong. So I would need to go again over here and try again because I actually made a mistake over here. So something more like this, and then we can like move on like this. Oh, can I delete? Please? Whoa, okay. So I'm gonna be doing this right here. I'm gonna be separating chest area just to differentiate. Now I'm gonna be doing the arm, so moving down the arm. Delete this area. I'm gonna try to do it a lot more cleaner now, see if I can. Then we got this part with the rib cage and like the pelvis. Now we got the legs going down also, which in this case it would be going down this way. So I'm just gonna be doing this right here. And then we got the other arm, so going down like probably over here. So like this. Now the other arm, it has a lot of perspective on it, so I'm just gonna be basically doing this and doing this now for the other arm, because that's gonna be easier for me to just understand what's going on, like the general shape of this thing, which is very tricky because it has a lot of foreshortening and I'm not very good at that, honestly. Now we got the face going on right there, and actually this arm is bad because it's going behind the head and not alongside, so it's something more like this, which I see I have all my proportions like all over the place, but hopefully we can make it back. Now we got this side of the, which is something like this. What's going on right there? Such a weird perspective, honestly. But if I was me, I would do something like this, honestly. Maybe the fit is going on this way. Just like that, and then we got the other leg going on, so be something like this probably. I see that it's coming from this side, so I'm just gonna be doing like this, and then we got the middle part. Hello, Harashada. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name. Good morning. I don't know, depending on where you are. My hellos go out to you, you know. We're actually just, well, I'm just by myself right now, but I'm just doing my morning routine with my practice sessions. If you want to stay, if you want to practice along, you're absolutely welcome to, you know. Nice to, very welcome, you know. I'm gonna keep going here with the leg probably over here. So I'm gonna be going with this and this. It's all about observing your subject most of the times and seeing the negative space, because no worries for pronunciation, my man. Yeah, sorry, my English is not my main language. I mean, I've been speaking it for years, but you know, here and there I got my not so good pronunciations and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for understanding. How's your day going so far? Got the feet right here. Just trying to get this done. And that's about it for this pose. You know, it's all about simplification and understanding the simple volumes. You know, I'm not the best artist, but I'm trying to learn, you know. I'm trying to take the advice from the pros, you know. So that's about it for this pose, you know. Now, I'm gonna be going in a 30-minute practice session with quick poses. So I'm gonna be setting up. I just loved your JoJo's tutorial. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I put so much time into that tutorial, you know, and like honestly, most of these videos, since I'm a new YouTuber and like I'm trying these things out, I feel like I am grateful, especially you and like all those people that watch my content, especially. But like it is hard to like actually like learn to be an artist, like a developing artist, because most of these artists you see online, they already have years of experience and they're just pumping out content like it's nothing. For myself, I want to make a different type of content. I don't want to show you how to draw. I want to like share the experience, you know, like what is it to feel like you're drawing and then like learning, and like I'm learning with you guys, you know. And I would like to feature you guys in my channel and showing your art and everything, you know. I think it will be a very cool thing to just show art of real human art, you know, not AI and like all those little things, you know. I absolutely hate those things. So yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the love, you know. Absolutely. Okay, now, bro, just love your content from me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Seriously. Yeah, that really makes me want to keep going and making content, because that's like literally the audience. I don't care if I have like 1 billion subscribers. I really don't care about the numbers, you know. So thank you so much for the support. You know, I'm gonna try to create amazing content for you guys, and maybe not the best content all the time, but I'm gonna try my best, you know. I'm gonna go with quickposes.com, and I'm gonna do time practice, and I'm gonna be doing around 20 of 15 seconds. So I'm gonna be setting up the quick pose timer session. Oh, not this one. It has other type of content I don't want to show on YouTube. Okay. Now let me see if I can show this. So it will be right here. Nope. It will be. Give me 1 second so I can check what's going on here. Quick poses. Okay, so I'm gonna hide this one, and that's gonna be it. Okay, now I'm gonna be putting 15-second poses for now. It's gonna be 20 of them. We're just gonna be going like rapid fire, you know, like just trying to get the actual gesture itself, and then from there we can work into more intricate poses and stuff like that. You know, we're just gonna let it roll and see what goes on. You know, like this is basically my morning routine sessions for drawing. So yeah. Where are you watching me from? I'd like to know, like, where are you from? From what country are you watching? Continue. I'm gonna continue right now. Okay. I don't think you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me skip this one. Okay, maybe now you can see it. Okay. It's not gonna be the best position for the image, but I don't know how to do this properly. Like I'm saying, I'm new to streaming and stuff like that, so I'm gonna be trying my best. Okay, so I'm gonna change this one, and we can start with this one. So these are 15-second poses. I'm just gonna be drawing something really simple here, like the gesture of the general pose. So just this. Oh, you see, there you go. Changed already. So something very simple. I don't even care about the details, honestly. So let me check your comment real quick. Pause. Don't end session. I love your voice. Yeah, I'm not ending sessions. Oh, and thank you about my voice. Yeah, I'm sometimes very nervous about people like, oh, maybe my voice in my videos is like maybe not too good. So thank you for that other compliment, you know. Absolutely, thank you. We're gonna be continuing the practice sessions. We're just gonna be seeing if we can practice in here. Too much little time in my opinion. So let me check real quick. Can you do a JoJo pose? Absolutely. Actually, I have some JoJo poses here and characters that I could probably show, but you gotta give me a second right here. I absolutely love JoJo's content, so let me open this one. Let me see if I can do a JoJo pose. I'm actually planning on releasing a video where I'm drawing your guys' OCs. So if you want to like show your OC on one of my videos, I would absolutely like love to do something like that. So if you want to drop your socials, I can absolutely go and follow you, you know, and like check your art out as well. Let me see. Probably. Let me search up for a JoJo post real quick. I don't have any at the moment, so. Okay. 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 Okay, now I'm gonna be searching JoJo pose. Sorry, I was quiet there for a second. I'm just doing something right now. Let me see. Pinterest. Okay, I'm gonna be deconstructing an actual real life. See if I can actually find a JoJo pose from real life and deconstruct it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be, or probably from the anime itself, since doing JoJo poses is actually quite crazy. Let's see if I can find one. Actually, most JoJo poses, I think they come from fashion magazines. So Araki actually inspired a lot from those magazines for making the JoJo poses. Let me see if I can go on Pinterest, because for some reason Pinterest on Opera GX is like not working properly, so I had to download another browser just to get on Pinterest, which is absolutely crazy. I don't want to log in. Okay. Okay. I will be searching just a quick post right here. Mm, okay. I'm gonna have to grab one from the manga or anime because this is not working, so let me just save image. Download. I'm gonna kill myself. What's going on right here? I'm just gonna have to take a screenshot then. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna be going over here and then I'm going to this combo with a foreigner has a special place in my heart. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to actually now put the pure rough again. So these are some of the JoJo's because I'm always studying JoJo's and other art styles right here. Like these are some of my characters that I've drawn for my own manga that I'm developing right now. I don't like to show too much of that because I'm still working on it. But for now, I'm just going to be doing a JoJo pose here. Really simple. Let's say Rohan Kishibe. I'm going to be copying this to my Clip Studio. And then I'm going to be deconstructing it live for you, you know. So what I usually do for deconstructing, it's always like literally always it's the same thing for construction. Please do Giorno. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can absolutely do Giorno. Let me see if I can find a Giorno pose right here. Let's see. Giorno, Giovanna. Let me find a pose that's digestible. Okay. He has his stand right here. Let's grab this one then. I like this artwork from Araki. I love Araki's work, honestly. It's so good all the time. So let me just delete this one right here. Okay. Now, there's so much things over here. Let me copy this one and I'll put it over here. So what I always do, what I always do for Araki's work, like I've been practicing this for months now. I'm not the best, like I said, but this is what I usually do. Just create a new layer and then I deconstruct his work. So how does he draw the shapes of the head? So he draws like a circle right here, and then I just literally start deconstructing it. Yeah, there you go. So I will like just draw on top of it, you know, like try not to overcomplicate things because this right here is just to see how the body is like basically deconstructed, you know. That's why he always, I actually have his book where he talks about drawing manga and stuff like that, and he actually advises to do these things to like study Michelangelo. That's one of the things he actually mentions on his video that he studies a lot, and Bridgman. So they are very ancient artists. They're like really old, but I haven't jumped into those yet because I think they're not on my level, but I'm gonna see if I can make a video on that very soon. So for this, probably something like this. Let's see if I can make this opacity lower. So what I'm doing here is now doing just the mannequin. So I'm gonna try to see how the body is constructed, like I said before. Now character design, that's another whole thing, which, oh my god, it's like so big, you know. The way Araki makes his characters, I'm like, I don't know how to even describe it. It's like so good. Let me see now. So this is the torso, this is the pelvis. I'm just gonna be doing a simple mannequin. Now over here, I just do like a little underwear, something like this. And then for here, the legs. So it's just two simple cylinders. So like this. And then like this, basically. So now we go to the arms. He always has such like the poses, like they don't even look human, but at the same time they are grounded in reality. That's why his JoJo poses look so good. And he actually talks in his book that he like dislocates the bones most of the time. It's crazy, you know, like It would still be real, but he dislocates the bones of his character sometimes just to make the extreme poses, you know. So maybe doing here the arms, and then the details will come later. Honestly, like the most important part is the foundation, because if you don't get the foundation right, then the characters are gonna be looking like wonky or something. The hands is like, oh my god, it's like one of the main things that I struggle with all the time, and I want to keep practicing to see if I can get better on this, you know. I just draw something like this over here and just deconstruct it as well this side. So maybe doing this right here. It's a little wonky right now, like I said, but once you take off the thing behind, what you do is then the next step, which is drawing it yourself. So this right here, it's the what's it called? This is the structure of Urinal. So if we can take this, so I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this now. You're gonna see. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and then I'm gonna pull it up here. So I got some stuff going on over there, so just ignore that. I'm gonna be pulling this over here. I'm gonna make this smaller right here, and I'm gonna put them side by side. Now, with this, what I can basically do is, let me see if I can make this a little bigger. What I can basically do this is just put this over here, and now actually start drawing it myself. So we go like this and actually try it myself. So I'm gonna observe, not only watch. So I'm going to observe how he is constructed, and then let me close this thing right here. Okay, I'm gonna observe how he is constructed on the right side. I just deconstructed, so I don't need to do any more mental work. On the left side, I got the reference. So the order in which I draw most of these poses are basically starting with the head, just like I did before. So I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm just gonna watch how his character is made, like the construction and the reference itself at the same time. So I'm just gonna be deleting this over here and this. Now I'm gonna be doing the gesture, which is something just like this, and then the shoulders. So I'm just gonna be drawing this one right here and this one right here as well. The neck, simple, and then the back muscles basically. Now I'm gonna be drawing the torso, which is basically something like this. And that's basically like every time you're gonna draw JoJo's, it's all about the fundamentals. Like I said, like style comes later. But I'm gonna be trying it live right now so you can see how I most of the time draw my characters. Let me see if I can just... Thanks for staying, by the way. I really appreciate it, you know. Like, my expectation was no one joining and like just me practicing for the morning. But honestly, yeah, I absolutely have to thank you for like just staying here and like supporting the channel, you know. So, oh, his arms are way bigger than I'm doing them. So that's another thing, like I'm just getting distracted just a bit. His arms are huge. God. So I'm just gonna make them huge, just like in the reference. Now, the little underwear, like I said. And I'm just gonna make the cylinders for the legs. So simple, nothing too crazy. Thank you. Yeah. Then the arms. Yeah, like whenever I see these tutorials online, like the way they draw so fast, I'm like, how do they even do that? Like, it's crazy. So something I like to remind myself is that art shouldn't be like this fast pump out thing like all the time. Like social media wants to make you think it is, or like it's always perfect, you know. It's not gonna be perfect every single time. That's something that I had to learn the hard way, you know. And up to this day I'm still trying to learn, you know, so it's another thing right there. So this hand, it's, you see they're huge, so I'm just gonna be editing my drawing with the selection tool. I'm just gonna be stretching it basically. So if I can just stretch it over here just a bit more, and this other one as well. So I'm gonna be stretching this arm a little more as well. So transform, I'm gonna stretch it a lot more. Now I'm gonna delete this part right here, and then I'm gonna watch how he makes this arm on the left side, which is very strange. Now we got the hand over here. We got this part, and then just drawing the fingers. Now with these arms, I can just basically like finish it up here and like this. Now we got the other arm as well, and then just drawing the hand. So this hand, it's a little lower over here, maybe it ends right here. Just basically start like this. Okay, now from here I can just move on to the thumb and like this probably. So oh my god, this like drawing JoJo's is not easy, no easy task. Like I think my tutorial doesn't do justice to his style at all. Like probably in the future I want to release another one where I actually break down the style like I'm doing here. But because YouTube, it's such a bad platform for like artists. At the same time, like I would make a tutorial like that and like it will get like what 20 views or something like that. So people will like it, but the way YouTube is set up is like it wouldn't even recommend the content in the first place. So yeah, that's one thing that it's kind of stopping me from making those kind of tutorials. So that's why I'm gonna like start live streaming more. But yeah, okay, now I made my first I made the mannequin just like in the left side, no tracing, just observing and like trying to replicate what I'm actually seeing, you know. From here I can lower the opacity of this one, maybe make it another color, you know. And then from this I can basically just start doing the actual drawing. So I'm gonna start with the face right here, and I'm gonna look at the left side. So from here, I'm just going to basically start doing the eyes, which is something like this. So for JoJo faces, it's very simple. I already found a method that always works, you know. So what I usually do is just go something like this, you know, for the eyes. Just a straight line on both sides. And then Araki's work always has this menacing faces. So like the eyebrows are always like mad for some reason, so that's what I'm gonna be doing as well. Watching how the eyebrows, like literally just observing how he makes the faces, you know. I always thought at first that there was some kind of secret to drawing this style, but there actually isn't any secret. It's just observing your character just like everything else, you know. So I'm just gonna be doing this right here and doing this right here. My style is slightly different from his because I've already developed my own way to deconstruct his faces, so that's why I made my own divergence along the way. But I'm gonna try to actually I'm gonna use another line art tool, so let me just use this one instead. It's way better. So let's start with this. I'm gonna start with this. So just like that. I'm gonna start with this, the eyebrow over here once again. Sorry about the other one, I didn't like the way that the brush looked. And then we can do the eyebrows just like this. Now for the eyes, he has a big eyes because I think this is the from 1990 or something like that. Golden Wind, it's very old. So I'm just gonna be doing like this. Just drawing like this. I am from India. I'm loving this stream. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. I wish I can go like one day and travel the world and especially visit places like India. Actually, there is some part 3. I think they visit India, right? If I'm not mistaken, the Stardust Crusaders. I love that part with the pig in the what's it called, on the toilet when it goes out. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. I am very glad, like, wow, I didn't know people watch me from like around the world and stuff like that. So I am very grateful, like I said before. I am from the US currently. But yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I think India is such a great country and I would love to visit one day that country, you know. I'm originally from Costa Rica, but I came to live here as a young age. So, yeah. Nice to meet you, man. Or woman, I don't know. Sorry. uh okay. There you go. Now we got the eyes. Slightly, you know, maybe we need some more inking in the eyes right here alongside. He has a lot of black spots, so that's the thing. Like parts like this, you want to watch out for these things, because if you can watch out for these black spots that he adds on the face, like these sides around the eye, like here, and then like let's say the hair, and then we got the clothing, everything, then you're gonna start getting this style much more, because that's basically his style, you know. Let me see if I can keep got this one right here, so I'm just gonna fill it up just like that. Now for his nose, very simple stuff too, just two noses. Well, two noses, not two noses, I mean two nostrils, and then just drawing lines like this at the same time. Now we got the famous JoJo lines for the face, and then the ellipses. The ellipses is very simple. I just start like this most of the time. So go like this. And we'll go like this. And then he has a lot of hatching on his ellipses and stuff like that. I love the Still Will Run art style though. I think that one, I mean both, I love every single art style from JoJo's, but I think the Still Will Run art style, it's so good in my opinion. Has so much details and everything. It's just like absolutely amazing. And we got this right here. And then we're almost done, you know, like we got the whole face going on right here. We just add some lines. Okay, I'll see you then. I'll see you, absolutely. Don't worry. Just gonna keep working on this one, see how he constructs the... And he constructs the face just like this. Now we would just be doing the 3, just like this. Now this hair is gonna go way down, so I'm just gonna bring these little balls over here. And then I'm going to start making the hair, so just like this. It has a lot of hatching on top, so that's something to watch out for. I've actually never drawn in a JoJo character. Well, only Jolene, but apart from that, I never drawn another JoJo character. I think so. And Jotaro, I think that's it. Like, I draw this style, not the characters. So I'm gonna go with the here, the ears, and like this, basically. Now I'm gonna be drawing the clothing, so just like this. And it has a lot of shading in this side, and then a lot of shading also in this side. I'm just gonna basically like fill these ones, honestly, because why not? Then we're gonna be just drawing it here basically. Here. And there you go. And we got these ones going over here like this. Oh, not like this, like this. Okay. Then we could draw the actual stand that's right next to him, but like honestly, I'm not gonna do that right now. So we're doing this right here. And actually shading some of these parts as well, make them stronger here on the underside. So this needs a lot more inking in my opinion. So I'm just gonna go like this. There you go. I think his nose is very wide. I made his nose very wide, so I'm just gonna make it smaller. Just like that. Okay, now it would be just drawing the whole thing now, so this could take me hours and hours, honestly. Probably an hour or something like that, just to have everything the same way that it's in the actual manga panel. But a very fast way to do it is just basically start blocking out the shapes. So but that isn't a realistic way to do it, honestly. Like I would just basically start here with the clothing. So go like this, go like this as well. Now I would go like this as well. So we got some wrinkles going on over here as well. And then this huge zipper. So you can delete this side over here. And then make something like this. Now this, I can just basically make some of the anatomy that goes over here. Oh, this thing is about to fall off. And now I just draw the rest of this costume. So something like this. Now we'll go down here. I will watch where his what's it called? I don't know what these are called. Ladybug, I think. And then he has another one over here. Another one over here. So just draw the lines, contour lines. And then just move on to the clothing that's the lower side. So just like this. We got most of his costume. Whoa. Like, we got most of his costume done. Now we're just gonna like move on onto the legs and then just literally start inking. So I did here. The hands is very tricky in my opinion. I don't know, still I'm not the best at hands, like I said before. Just gonna do something like this. We got some like this. I like drawing here with the hatching most of the times, just like Araki does. And then move on to the next hand, which is over here. So this next hand, it's basically just hanging out like this. So like this. Just like this. We got the knuckles, knuckle. We got the lines. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm still here drawing Giorno because I actually I have to do some pieces later with the JoJo style because I'm gonna be doing some fine art of some OCs for my friends. So, yeah. Nice to have you here again. I'm gonna be almost done with this one. So, we can take off this now. I'm not gonna be drawing the stand. I'm just gonna be drawing him for now. And see if I can actually like get this style down. I don't know what's going on over here. Yeah, it's like this little thing. I don't know if I should even add it, honestly. Yeah, I'm not gonna add that thing, honestly. And then now we'll just be blocking the shadows. So something like this. Oh, not past it. I'm just gonna drop it to 93 probably. So now with this, just trying to get the shadows done like this. You said it's me. Okay, fine for me. Okay, I see. All right. Thank you for coming back. I'm gonna try my best here to do the justice for Araki style, which is not easy at all, honestly. I'm still struggling to just make something out of it. So we got the shadows going on over here. We can add the details later on. Honestly, I'm not too worried about that. I just want to get the general shape of this thing going on right away. So it's gonna be going like this. And then we got more shadows. He has a lot of black spots just like this, so I gotta be watching out for those. Yeah, but mostly it's just clothing most of the times, so yeah, something like that. And then we got this side over here, which is a huge side, this part. And then right here. If you want to join along and like you can draw in your sketchbook and things like that, you know, like that'll be very fun, like all of us drawing together here. Even if I can't see your drawing, you know, like you're still doing the work and just practicing and things like that, you know. So it's very cool. Just gonna be drawing here, the shadows. What is your actual name? My actual name is Johan. That's my actual name. I'm not gonna share more information because security, you know, but yeah, my actual name is Johan. That's what people literally just call me Joe, so you can call me Joe if you want also. Now we got, oh, I'm just trying to get these shapes going on over here. It's absolutely crazy. A lot of bold shadows that he has. Now I want to add a lot more detail on this side, so he has a lot more lines going on over here. It's all about deconstructing and like watching what's going on most of the times. So I'm gonna be moving this on. So this is basically the other part. You see, I was just struggling over here just to see what was going on. So this part is connected over here, so I don't know what's going on over here also, but I'm just gonna let it be for now. Now it has a lot of little lines going on like this, so oop, okay, I'm gonna be drawing like this. See if I can delete this side, and then actually, oof, this is tough, man. Let's see if I can redo this side, delete here, and I'm just gonna be going like this, you know. Like this, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna be doing some more shadows in this side, so something like this. Oh my god, this thing has so much intricate shadows. Oh my lord. My work isn't usually this heavy, but this thing, it's another level, in my opinion. Like, wow. I think this whole side right here is just blacked out as well, so I'm just gonna black this side right here and also this one, so because I think his actual costume, it's all blue, so that's why it is that way. And yeah, like maybe right now, like that's another thing I wanted to mention. Like when you're drawing and like trying to learn a style, try not to like follow like the smallest details all the time. Like try to go in a workflow where you can like understand what you're doing. So I'm trying right now to black out the shadows of this costume basically. So I'm trying not to overwhelm myself with so many things because this art style is arguably the most detailed art style for all anime. I mean, there's Berserk. Berserk is just another level as well, but I mean, I'm sure there are other artworks, but like this is one of them, you know. I'm gonna draw your mascot as a JoJo star. Oh, thank you so much. If you want to, you can just like if you're gonna post it on Instagram, because I'm always watching Instagram. Wherever, just tag me in the social media, and I'm just gonna be watching your drawing and like liking it and following you. You know, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this now, and I'm gonna do a lot more black shadows right here. He has a huge one over here going on like this. And then he has this going on like this. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. I gotta thank you again. So, like this. And now we got the most of this done. Quote, done, because like I said, I don't think I can rival Araki. Like, oh my god, it's like me trying to play Dark Souls, literally. Let me see. But I'm trying, you know? That's what's important, you know? At the end of the day, if you don't try, you're never going to achieve anything, so you gotta try it at least. So now I'm gonna go like this and finish over here. Now we got some shadows going on over here as well. Small shadows like this. And boom! Mostly done. Now we just need to do the ladybugs. So I'm just gonna go like this. And go to the other one and just draw the black spots as well. And now on the lower side, I'm just gonna fill up this ones as well. And then now we can actually move into the actual detail, you know. All that I was trying to do right now is do the major things, you know. Try not to overwhelm myself as well. Like, try not to do these huge details at first, and then I can move into the small details later. So I'm just gonna do some little balls over here, which he has. With time, I think you can like always reach huge levels of details. Do not color it. Keep it black and white like manga. Oh, of course. I can absolutely do that as well. So let me actually do some more blackouts here, because brush area, just like that. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna get my brush size a little bigger, so now I can actually start hatching this sides. So we go like this. And then he has like some of his ladybug patterns over here as well. And just leave this side over here. Just delete this. And then just try to make the details. Okay. Now, let me just watch this one closer, see what's going on this side. You see, like, I'm missing some of this smallest details now, so I'm just gonna be doing them for now, like this, just like that. And I'm gonna separate it in half, just like in the picture, and study it. So we got these little balls going on these sides. Then we got this whole arm thing, which honestly, wow. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going like this over here. Do some hatching here and there. And just get this like this. Not good. I'm gonna delete this whole thing, and then I'm gonna like, let's see if I can just add hatching over here. And then just color this sides. Now then, we got this sides of the clothing right here. And then boom, it's taking shape. That's another thing. Like I didn't flip my canvas, but if you flip it, you're gonna see some inconsistencies in the face, which I'm going to fix right now. Let me just tilt it just a little bit to the left side. That way it can look more normal. Just, I mean, it's not that bad, but I still want to like fix it. So, especially the eyes. I think the eyes is the problem here. You're looking at a different direction, so no. Just grab this here and then move it to the left side just a bit, just like this. So now it's looking straight, and I'm just gonna like finish this up like this. Now we got this right here, got the hair going on like this. I'm gonna try to see how this face is looking. Okay. Got a lot of shadows in this side. I'm not gonna try to copy the hair one to one, because honestly hair always changes depending on where the direction is going. So learning to draw hair, it's more important than just copying what you're looking at. So let's see what's going on with this hair now. Try to do my own version. That also looks like if Araki actually drew it, you know. So like this. I'm gonna separate this part as well. So do it like this and like this. Now he separates this front part, this parts right here from the rest. So this is especially in the front side. So just like that. I'm gonna go like this. Just like that. Okay. Now I can just do some hatching on the clothing. And then on just this. Okay. Okay. Now what's going on over here? I don't know what's this, honestly. And I'll be watching my reference though, because if I don't, I'm gonna be lost. So that's another thing. I'll watch my reference. There's a little thing going on over here. Just gonna fill it up. Like that. And then I'm gonna start doing the shading on the hand. So just like this. We've got a lot of details on the hands. Like I said, I'm not the best at drawing hands, but I'm gonna try my best. It's really hard to get the way that he does it specifically, because it looks very sculptural. So you always need to watch the smallest detail. You know, I'm not trying to copy one to one, because that's not my intention here. My intention is to understand like how does he draw like the hands and stuff like that, you know, not to copy the image one to one, because you're never gonna get it actually. It's like, okay, there you go. I'm just gonna draw a lot more details here, some hatching. So he has another one over here, which I would need to draw. Everyone needs expert like you. I'm not an expert, trust me. Oh my God, I am not an expert at all. Like I still need to keep learning this style. Like, oh my God, this style is so hard. Like I would need look, I've been drawing for 4 years, okay, so not that much, okay, compared to like Araki, who's been drawing since like 2 times my lifetime. So yeah, it's expectable to be very really hard, but I think that to actually get Araki style is not to just copy the style of the face. So that's not the only thing, you know, like learning how to draw like Araki, it's learning how to make the story, you know, like making story, making characters. Actually, like I have some characters here from my own manga that I'm developing right now. Maybe I can show you. Let me see. Infernal Mechanica, Kasuki, that clip. I think this is the one, if I'm not mistaken. So I have some characters of my own. In, you could say it's Araki's style, but it's not at the same time, because I try to develop my own style right here. With, you see that there's a lot of black spots the same way Araki does, but I try to change the way the faces look a little bit, you know, sometimes, and the way that the eyes look. This is my main character for my manga, which I'm gonna be releasing on Shunin Jump probably in the next few years, because I have some connections in that side. But yeah, I'm still trying to develop my art and like skills and everything. We got the father of this guy, which is Robert, that's his name. I added the Star Platinum gloves because I honestly really like them. And then we got some other alt characters like Silvery. This is another one of his friends, El Bravo, which is basically the main antagonist of this first chapter of my manga. So this is what I got going on over here for his side. So if I can just make it a little more opaque. So yeah, I was just doing some sketching, some exploration on his ideas and everything. But yeah, then we got some other characters. I think we got, let me see if I can find it. Practice cover. This is the cover for the Shunin Jump thing. So we got another character over here. Does your manga have stance? No, but actually I inspired a lot from it. So I would have powers that would correlate to the person's soul. So let's say my character right here, like he grew up in a place where there was a lot of division. So because of that, the way that he grew up, he will have powers that reflect that what's inside of him. So I think it's very similar to Stance, but it doesn't have like an actual spirit like over here, like where you can see an actual like robotic thing in the back. You know, it's just powers, but it reflects your personality. It's not just, oh, it's just firepower and that's it, you know. So that's another thing that I made a distinction on my on my manga basically. So yeah. Let me see if I can go back. I have some other characters, like I said, like this one right here. I don't think I can. Like this one right here. This is another character that I made. Let me see. Yeah. So her name is Kitetsu Kotokawa, and she's basically the daughter of the main antagonist, and then she's later gonna continue on the story. But yeah, drawing like Araki is not only like getting this style down, it's like basically getting the story, like story, getting the characters. That's a very important thing when you're making like art, like having story with your art. I want to talk to you a lot, but I can't through chat. Oh yeah, that's the only bad side about like social media and stuff like that. Like I wish I could have like, I'm planning on making a Discord actually, so you guys can join and we can. I'm actually planning on making like a weekly meetup for like 1 hour, you know, every week, and like we can all share. You know, it's not only about me, it's about you guys. So it's like you and any other person that comes into the chat, and like we can all exchange ideas and like talk about art. You know, that's something very beautiful that you cannot see much these days with all these AI things, and like, so I don't like it at all, you know. That's basically it. Yeah, but stay tuned. Probably I'm gonna be making a post soon. So if you want to join the Discord, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people right off the bat. But I'm gonna try to keep making content, keep making people come in, you know, and yeah, like I always remember you as one of my first followers as well. Like whenever I like my plan is to get like big, not huge, big for now, so I can like reach more people, you know, and do stuff like this. And it's thanks to people like you that I can actually like move on into other things, you know. So yeah, thank you. I'm gonna just finish up this artwork right here real quick, and then I can move on onto the next piece. So like this. Just like that. Okay. Now we got the arm right here, and that's mostly it. I don't think like I could keep working on this like for like 20-30 more minutes, you know. But I think that's the basics of how this style goes down, you know, like just adding details and details and details on top of details until you get something that like resembles Araki. Okay, you don't want to copy Araki, you want to make something that resembles it. Is your voice naturally deep? I think so. This is the same voice I've always been talking with. Honestly, I don't consider my voice deep. Like most of the times, I consider my voice very very young adult like. You know, it's not super deep. Even your rough sketching is very difficult for me. Well, it comes down to like losing the fear, like rough sketching. Like that's the first like step. Like if you can lose the fear of like I don't know if you're like afraid of like sketching, but like just sketching all the time and like trying things out. Like let me be honest with you, I have so much. Look, this is some of my art, you know, like you say this is not the best thing, but like once you like I was doing this yesterday at 1 a.m. You know, I'm bored. I'm gonna wake up. Like I woke up at 1 a.m. and just started drawing. This was a live reference, but I just like took the drawing, you know, and like just you see, it's not the best thing, but like once you start adding details on top of details, you can like get more details, you know, and like make it look cool. You know, don't worry about making it perfect first, you know, it's never about that in my opinion. So yeah, you see I have a lot more like a lot of sketches here. They're not the best. I don't think any of these are like any good in my opinion, especially these ones, but I'm trying, you know, and that's the important part, you know, like actually trying and like getting every day and getting those repetitions in, you know. That's what's actually important, I would say. Yeah. And then we got other types of practice like this. You see, like I got just gestures. These are like what 60 second, like 1 minute gestures. But these are on my good days, you know. And then we got stick figures. I always like doing these ones because like you just get the way how a human would look like, you know. And then if you do a lot of that, then you can then later move on to like pieces like this, you know. I guess this was the one from my last video, you know, where I did just a real life reference and I turned it into a JoJo character basically. Got another one here. I was just doing some random stuff, I don't know. So yeah, you see, I'm not the best artist, like I said, you know. I'm just trying to here like do my best, you know. That's basically it. Do you have a friend that draws like a Da Vinci? I don't know, probably not. I don't have a lot of art friends, unfortunately. I mean, I do have art people that I know, but not friends, honestly. And yeah, I don't think I have a friend that draws like Da Vinci, honestly. Yeah. But I mean, I wish I had, you know, because like I could ask him a lot of stuff, you know, like I would be able to learn from them and stuff like that, you know. would be very, very amazing, in my opinion. Yeah, okay, now this is what I'm gonna be doing now. Once I'm done with this one, I'm just gonna be grabbing this one right here on the left side, and we can see how close I got to get the actual thing. So I'm gonna lower the opacity on this one, and then I'm just gonna put it on top. So I'm gonna put it on top, and let's say the face. So the face, I got almost the same, very similar, you know, maybe make it a little wider. Then we got the actual pose itself, you know. So the shoulders are way bigger for mine, and it has a lot more gesture. So you can see the drawing. I'm gonna put another layer on top of this. Actually, I'm gonna hide this one, and I'm gonna show the line of action. This is something I missed initially. So I'm gonna hide this one now. I'm gonna put this one on this color. So this line of action, if I actually followed it, it wouldn't look so stiff. I think my figure looks very stiff right now. But if I followed that line of action, I think it would have looked a lot much better. And we got the face right here. The face is something I practiced a lot, you know, by now. But then we got the proportions. That's what I'm saying. Like, getting the proportions right, it's like more than half of the game already, you know. And then like getting the style down, that's the other part, you know. So yeah, just doing these ones daily, like at least one daily, will absolutely help you a lot into like getting your skills better. If you can draw like digitally, absolutely go for it. But let me see. Do you have Heaven's Door? Because that looks close to Raki. Oh no, I don't have Heaven's Door. I wish I had Heaven's Door. But yeah, like just keep practicing. Honestly, I'm gonna do the same for myself. Like, keep doing the same thing, you know, like finding that artist that you love, absolutely, and like just try to like do the almost the same as him is going to take you very far. And at least that's what I think. So I could keep going and make the stand, you know, also, but I actually have to go do some stuff on real life. So I think I will be leaving the stream very soon. But yeah, that's basically it for now, you know. I'm gonna be releasing a video on on drawing your guys' characters into the JoJo style. So if you want to leave me your social media right now, and like later on I can check some of your characters if you'd like, and then I can just draw them into a video and like mention you in the video, so you guys, so everyone can see, you know. If you're not comfortable, that's okay also, you know. But I can basically just do that if you like, you know. I had 2 other people yesterday and they sent their characters and everything. So if you also want to participate in the video, I would like send your social media and stuff like that, you know. I have absolutely no problem on doing stuff like that. So yeah. I must be tired. Can we please play a guess? What do you mean by that? You must be tired. Can we please play, I guess, the character? Okay. I'm not sure. I can't right now because I have to go and do some stuff, honestly. Like, I'm gonna be live later on this day, so if you want to hop on as well, I'm gonna be over here. So yeah, you know. Thank you a lot for like hopping on and like just staying, you know. Send me your socials. Guess the character from the Yada Yada Dashi. It's either Jolene or Jota. I think its name is Jota Kujo or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be leaving for now. Thank you for hopping on. You know, I even hit my character for some reason. Cool. Thank you for staying, and I'm gonna catch you later. You know, thanks for everything. I'm gonna be heading out. I'll be seeing you. Bye. Bye bye. It's 9 p.m. here, so I can hop on for later streams. Okay. Absolutely. There's no problem. I can. I'm gonna be streaming every day probably, so you might catch me one of these days just streaming, you know, and doing some fun stuff, you know, with other viewers if they hop on as well. Anyways, have a good day. Take care, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.